Hello guys, welcome to this session on dictionaries in Python. In this session, you'll be learning about what is a dictionary and what are all the different operations which we can perform on dictionaries in Python. What is a dictionary? A dictionary is a set of associations between a key and a value. Key must be unique, but values can be duplicate. Means in dictionaries, keys must be unique but not the values. You can have a different keys but you can assign same value to those two different keys. So it allows duplicate value but not duplicate key. We can create dictionaries using curly brackets. Dictionaries are changeable and indexed. Means dictionaries are ordered and you can add or remove an items in a dictionary. Here indexes are working differently. Here index is nothing but the key value. Instead of using an index position and integer, you can use key value as an index and you can access the value associated to that particular key index. Okay, the syntax for creating a dictionary name is dictionary name equal to curly brackets and you can have key colon and a value. Like that you can create multiple keys associated with different values or same value. Now let's see what are all the different operations which we can perform on dictionaries. We can create dictionary by using other iterable objects such as list, tuple, sets, etc. And then you can add new items to your dictionary by using key value pair, and you can access items via keys. As I mentioned, in dictionaries indexed work differently. The index position is nothing but the key of a element. Then iteration over dictionaries using looping statements. You can access all those items in a dictionary using for loop. You can have nested dictionaries in a dictionary, and you can find the length of a dictionary in Python using length function, and you can remove an item from a dictionary. So let's open our PyCharm IDE and see how we can create a dictionary and add some elements to it, and we can perform all these kind of operations on dictionaries in Python. Okay, let's open our PyCharm IDE. So we have our IDE ready. So let's create a dictionary called capitals with country name as a key and country capital as value. Okay, now capitals equal to dictionary is also created using curly bracket, but it is having a key and value pair. Okay, now if you give IN New Delhi, comma AUS Canberra, comma US Washington. Okay, now UK we have London. Okay, now hit enter. We have a dictionary created with key and value pair, which is of 4 elements. Okay, so here the key is nothing but the country code and the value is nothing but the capital of that particular country. So for India it is New Delhi, for Australia Canberra, US for Washington, and UK for London. Okay, now if you print capitals, you'll be getting all the items inside a dictionary. To access a particular item in a dictionary, we can access using its index position. Here indexes are not the integer values, they are the keys associated to values. In dictionaries, indexing will be act differently. The index values or index positions is nothing but the keys inside a dictionary. Like instead of providing an integer position 0, 1 and 2 as an index, we must provide the key within square brackets, or we can retrieve the value using get method by providing a key as an argument. Okay, let's say if I give capitals within the square brackets, if I give IN, I'll get the value of that particular key is New Delhi. Now if you say capitals dot get, and within the bracket if you give IN, it will also return the value of IN key. Both return the value associated to the key in the dictionary. So India capital is New Delhi. So in both the cases we got the result as New Delhi. Or if you wanted to print all the elements by iteration, we can do that using for statement. Let's say for x in capitals print x, comma I am giving an end of line instruction is actually tab. Now print capitals in the bracket x. So if you hit enter now, you'll get key and value, both the things. In the above code snippet, the iteration will be based on the keys of a dictionary. First we start reading the key using a variable x, that is the key of the dictionary. In the first print statement, printing the key, and in second print statement, printing the associated value by providing the key as index, like we got in a above example. Now we can view the content of a dictionary using views. Views in the sense, if you are in database background or if you have a little knowledge related to database, views are nothing but a replica of another table. In order to control the access on the table, we'll create a views and then we'll give access to the users only on views so that they can read it instead of manipulating or modifying the actual table. So similarly on dictionaries, you can create views only based on keys or only based on values or fully based on items. So we have three different functions for each. So if you wanted to access only keys, you can give capitals dot keys function. It will return only the list of keys available in a dictionary. Okay. Similarly, if you give capitals dot values, you can get only the values from a dictionary. Or if you wanted to have both the key value pair, create capitals dot items, you can get the key value pair of that particular dictionary. Okay, here dictionary underscore keys like dict underscore keys, dict underscore values, dict underscore items indicate that these key values or items is of dictionary type. If there is any change in the dictionary, automatically the views related to keys, values or items will get dynamically updated. Okay, now let us try add a new item to a dictionary simply by defining a key in a square brackets and assign value to it. Okay, let's add capitals within bracket SNG Singapore. I'm going to, this is SNG is a key and I'm going to assign the value as Singapore. Now if you print capitals, it is having Singapore also as a item. Now let's try to change the value of a key in the same way. How you can do it? Simply capitals within the brackets say US. If you give USA like Washington DC, right? So we call US capital is of Washington DC. Now if you print and see, capitals is having Washington DC as a key value for US key. This is how you can add or modify key value pair inside a dictionary. Now to check the length of a dictionary, we have a length function. Now if you simply give length capitals, it will return total number of key value pairs inside a dictionary. Okay, we have in total of 5 key value pairs, right? So that is why we got 5 as a result. Now to create a copy of an existing dictionary, we have a copy function. Let's say states. I want to create capitals dot copy. It will create a new dictionary called states. See, all the elements of a dictionary now available in states as well. If suppose you want to remove an item in a dictionary, we can do it in 3 ways actually. The first one is using pop method, the second one is using pop item, the third one is using delete keyword. Okay, so let's try one after the other. Now using pop, simply use capitals dot pop. We need to provide a key to a pop function, that is nothing but an index, that is capitals dot pop. If I give key here SNG I want to remove, so if you hit enter, now Singapore key value pair got removed. Now if you print capitals, you will see only 4 elements inside. The second way using pop item, like capitals dot pop item. If you hit enter, it will remove the last entry, that is nothing but UK London. Or you can remove using del keyword by providing a key value. Del capitals within the brackets, if you give like US, it will remove the item associated with that particular key. Now if you print and see capitals, now US key value pair not available. That del keyboard will remove the entry with specified key and it just delete the key and it won't display any result like pop. If you use del keyboard, simply deleting it. Okay, or if you want to remove all the entries in a dictionary, we have a clear function. If you use capitals dot clear, it will remove all the entries inside a list. Now if you try to print capitals, there will be nothing. It's nothing but a empty dictionary. Or if you wanted to delete a dictionary completely, you can use del keyword and provide a dictionary name. It will remove the dictionary. Now if you try to print capitals, it will return capitals is not defined. So this is how you can perform various operations on dictionaries in Python. That's it guys. We come to an end of this session on dictionaries. Before closing the session, just in case if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and click on the bell notification appearing next to the subscription button so as to receive notifications as and when I upload new video related to Python programming. And also please do like and share. Also please do provide your feedback or any suggestions, or if you have any queries, please respond in the comment section. I will be responding back to you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next session.